Welcome to Moments of Clarity with Tiffany Werner, licensed mental health counselor in the state of Florida. Moments of Clarity's mission is to educate and end the stigma on mental health through the inspirational stories of our exceptional guests. You can join in the show by calling Tiffany toll-free at 866-826-1340 or on Facebook and Twitter at MOC with Tiffany. Now, here's Tiffany Werner.
Hi, thanks for listening. You're tuning into Moments of Clarity. My name's Tiffany Werner. I am a licensed mental health counselor, and I'm your host. And as we approach the holidays this season, a lot of times people feel grief, and especially if you're missing someone that you love and that is dear to you, that you've lost along the way. And so we want to offer as much support and guidance along the way through this tough time. It's a joyous time for much, but it's very sad for a lot of people. And before we start, I want to say hi to Ed. He's working so hard to get this all together because I'm excited about our guest.
A nice cool Thursday.
It is colder than usual, but we have it luckier than a lot of people. And co-hosting with me today is the co-host previously from Beyond Clarity, a good friend of mine. And he's the published author, award-winning author of Chaos to Cured. And he co-hosted with me Beyond Clarity for about a year and a half and has been on Moments of Clarity for so long. He's reaching out to really help raise mental health awareness. And I have him on because he has got experience with this too. There's a loss in his family where he left his sister a widow as well. And so I want to welcome Kirkpatrick Miller. Hi, Kirk.
Oh, hi. It's great to be here.
I am so honored, and thank you so much for taking the time and doing this with me. I'm excited to introduce our guest today. She's calling in all the way from Africa, and it's crazy. We're reaching people so globally. I mean, mental health is global and so worldwide, and it's amazing that we can reach out to so many people. It's one of the benefits of the internet, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, and so important to be able to help everybody and, of course, connect and realize that mental health isn't just, it doesn't discriminate.
At all.
Make it simple.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't discriminate. Well, fortunately, I don't know what I'm saying. But it just, I don't know what, it just doesn't. So we need to reach as many people and bring us all together, and especially during this time of year. And our guest today is the founder of a highly esteemed Christian widower empowered organization. She's a pastor of RCCG Parish in Nigeria. She's acquired with a Bachelor's of Education in Mathematics from Lagos State University, Ojo, Lagos. She was married, and tragedy struck in the form of a devastating illness and left her with 3 small children about 8 years ago. And through all of this tragedy, she's really started an organization and reaching out to many people to help people understand that they're not alone, because losing someone that you've committed to as a partner for life tragically is devastating. And not even just widows, but family and friends. And there's so much loss in the world. And anyway, I want to welcome to Moments of Clarity, Beatrice Isufu.
Hi, Beatrice. How you doing?
Are you there? Let's see if she can come back. And so since it's from Africa, so far away, I was afraid of this.
Hello?
There you are. Hi, Beatrice. Welcome to Moments of Clarity.
Oh, thank you, Tiffany. It's lovely hearing your voice all the way from America this evening. Thanks so much for connecting with me. It has been a very good time together to once now. I'm so happy to be on your show now.
Yeah, thank you so much. And so tell us a little bit about your history, where your moment of clarity was, and how you started your mission.
Thank you so much. I started Christian Widow Empowered Initiative Nigeria 2017. I was lonely and devastated because of my lonely experience. I was looking for some people to work with a widow. I went on the internet and I Googled some other group came up. I found interest in some of them. I joined many of them. One of them is Black Widow Women Empowered. That is from California by Sabra Robinson. I also joined Kerry Phillips group. That is Young Widow, Not a Dating Site.
Yeah.
They have helped to me in a great way, many ways that they have been of help to me, healing. And from there, I started my organization also on Facebook by creating a group of the group that cater for widow emotionally and finding friends and someone to speak with. On this process, I found your organization also, which really talk about mental health. And I know that mental health is number one problem of widow, because some of them were depressed and in a lonely stage. They need people to speak with, and they don't know what is going on in their head at times.
Right.
There are some facts that we need to know about our mental health, which we are ignorant of as an African. So that's how I joined your group also, and it has been wonderfully connecting with you. It has been a blessing. Many of your show, all of your show, which I have been listening to and sharing with my organization and other group that I belong to, they have been a blessing to every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And having you part of the team also in Moments of Clarity has been very, very beneficial in so many ways. And it's funny, Kirk, so there's this thing where Beatrice and I met, and we had friended each other on Facebook, and she was supporting the show. It's kind of a funny story. So one of my Facebook friends posted something just off the wall, like he decided to stop wearing underwear, whatever, I don't know. And I was like, sometimes there's too much information, right? And right away I get this email, text message back, and says like, yeah, sorry you commented on my post, but it's for breast cancer awareness, and now it's your turn to post one of these, I think there was 20 of them, one of these 20 things on your page, and everyone who responds to them, you have to reach back and have them, copy and paste this message and have them spread it and communicate. So I posted something like, I found a squirrel in my car. It got over 100 comments. By the fifth one, I'm like, I can't keep up, even though it's for a good cause. But Beatrice was one of the first ones. And so all these people are like, wow, it's your spirit animal, or wow. I just say it's one of those things. So Beatrice commented, and then she's like, so one of the things that, she chose was, I got married to an online person, or I got married online, and it was her widow group.
I just proposed to me online that accepted an online proposal, and everybody were like, "What? What?"
And in her group, if you were married, she can't be in part of it, especially the organizer. So it was pretty funny because she picked out.
What was the name of the group? So anybody listening that wants to reach out can find that group. What's the group on Facebook, Beatrice?
Oh, yeah, the name of the group is Christian Widower Empowered Initiative Nigeria. It's a group of widow.
Christian Widow Empowered in Nigeria?
Yes, Christian Widower Empowered Initiative Nigeria. We're about 1,500 in the group recently. Wow. We have our page and we have our website also. We have a lot of programs that we do with widows, both in Nigeria and the African country. One of the programs we initiated last month is Widow Meeting Widow. That is a breakfast program where we meet up every month to discuss present issues and to make friends, putting faces to name. We have been online for the past 2 years. So now we decided to be meeting every month. We have a lot of programs we do. This year we have prayer summit for widows, where a lot of widows come together to pray for their life, for their children, and for their businesses also. We also do conference every year. We did a conference last year. It was sponsored by Black Women Empowerment in California. A founder is Sabra Robinson, and the other people, other donors also in Nigeria. They also help us to make it a positive one last year. This year, we also engage with people in uh, Ghana. We had a program in Ghana.
Oh, wow.
You had a
Beatrice,
program in
what
Ghana.
you did is really
Hello.
nice. I know
We had a program
Yeah.
in Ghana this year, June. Hello.
Yeah, we're here.
Hello. Okay, we had a program in Ghana this year with a foundation. We travel about 10 widows travel with me to the city of Ghana, Accra. We had a fun time together. Then we traveled to Asifosu. We met about 10 other widows.
Hey, can one of you guys
Beatrice,
silence
what-
your phone? It's distracting.
Yes.
So busy multitasking. Hey, but so wow, Ghana,
Hello?
she's been to like 5 different
Hello?
countries.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
we are here. Yeah, we can hear
We
you.
can hear
Beatrice.
you. Yes.
Thank you so much. And by
Okay.
the way, my sister lost
Hello?
her husband. It's about 2 years ago. So
Okay.
I'm kind of familiar with some of the struggles that people go through, especially she has 2 little girls and her husband passed away, no life insurance, and, left her with a lot of debt, student loans, a house, everything else. And
Student loans
you
fall
know,
through, actually? Like,
yeah, that stays with because she co-signed on one of them. So technically, since she had co-signed, she was still on it. But just financially and emotionally, she really struggled. Do you have some suggestions for widows during, especially the holiday season, that are without their husband or without their loved ones, whether it's a male or female? If you lose somebody, it's very difficult. Are there some things that you found to be very helpful, or that things you would suggest to other people?
Yes, those are the things that we do with our widows. A lot of them, some of them are displaced after the death of their husband. We have a situation whereby the husband property were taken away from them after the husband's death. We need to get a place for such by raising help for such a person. There's some, maybe the wife is not working. Only the husband is working, and after the death of the husband, the woman is displaced. He doesn't know how to start all over again. Mm-hmm. We have a counseling department where we counsel them and raise help for them to start all over again. And in Africa, those are the problems that we encounter in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole, where after the death of the husband, it is very difficult for the woman to continue to take care of the children and the entire home. One of the aim of Christian Widow Empire Initiative in Nigeria, we want to create a platform where we can empower widows, not only giving them substances. We want to teach them how to fish, which we know that is going to last for a long time for them.
Yeah, you could buy a man a fish and feed him a day, teach him to fish, feed him a lifetime, right?
Yes, we have to feed. It will last a lifetime for them. One of the programs that we're doing next year is to empower 1,000 widows in Nigeria and include other African countries also, so that widows will be able to stand on their own to feed their children and cater for their family, so that it will be a relaxing mode for them. When a woman cannot pay school fees and is being tortured or is being disturbed by the landlord for rent, it is a lot of trauma in the head. There's no one to speak with and nobody is there to help. But if there is a work at hand for every widow to do and to hence use her money, you'll be able to cater for the children. Mm-hmm. Like September, when children are resuming school, I posted something on my Facebook group that who are the people that need help. I have about 300 people commented, I can't pay my children's school fees. I've not even put anything down for them to resume school. I was weeping within me. I can't cater for them all. But if, by the grace of God, we have the help of others who are ready to donate and make things work, you see that the stress of widow will be reduced. And they demanding putting their pressure on the family will also be reduced. So that is my objective, where every widow can stand on his or her own to care for herself,